and these teams have to earn the history, because it turns out that eventually pages close and new pages are written. We watched Damwon Gaming and Afrika try to herald the new generation, but SKT and KT clinging to relevance, desperately needing a match victory, both teams.
Yeah, and we're talking about clinging to relevance, but Score was at the top of his game. He won the LCK for the first time, end of 2018. That was about 6 months ago, Papa Smithy. End of Worlds was about 6 months ago, where KT lost to
Nogari and none of the other subs thrown in. KT also Furman on the old guard. BDD, Smeb, Score.
At least a big grin on Smeb's face.
I mean, what are you doing if you're not smiling, Atlas? You know, you got to mask. KT, yep, they see.
A surprising one, actually, that this snuck through all the way to last pick on red side. The Azir locked in for BDD, a very standard comp coming out from KT, but a lot of strong picks, just a lot of general power right here, and a flexible identity for KT as they move into their first game. And I think flexibility...
You know about the Jace split push? If Jace is the one picking up CS, you feel great. Mata goes in super aggressively. What is Chase potential?
Yeah, Smoke Mata, old friends, of course. Going to be duking it out, but the tongue lash was enough to make sure that Smeb didn't hang around in this lane, and Teddy's going to pick up all of the local gold.
And viewers are going to get to hear that cha-ching sound again and again. Oh,
there it is.
That's why I'm all about.
We get more down on the bottom.
Consider when you think of who makes the list and who doesn't.
And also just the pedigree of names as Faker's going to dive in. Nice triple stun underneath the turret here as Score's going down very low. Unable to lock down the killer's Snowflower. That was only one turret take that he was able to get as SKT. They're going to try their dive on the bottom side as well, and it's going to be way better. Khan tanking up that turret, but that World Ender will mean that he'll get the reset and everything will be fine.
SKT just do it better. We saw the mirror plays. KT mired as well.
Yeah, that's a crazy TP. I thought Faker was faking it towards the bottom side, but he's going to make his way in. Looks like Khan is attempting to flank, but we all know that's the Nico. Klid's going down very low. Rek'Sai is going to get in there as there's the flank, but only gets one. BDD is dealt with. Good snare, though, onto Prey. Featherstorm used at exactly the right time as he doesn't have Blade Caller, and now he doesn't have his life. Double kill coming in for Khan, and now SKT are looking to close in on the last remaining member that they can get their hands on. Snowflower down here is not going to be able to escape this one.
Lux just a lamb to the slaughter. Shouldn't have enough damage to pick up a kill. The minions doing the hard work. You don't even need to hit a skill shot, Baker. Get those orders in.
Yeah. He's just going to try and stagger the backs here by the looks of things.
Look at these auto attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Pull down to check brush. They should have a lot of ability to walk up, but...
Yep, in goes Klid. He just flashes in for the Cataclysm. Prey stuck inside the baby cage, holds onto the Featherstorm for so long, and he's just going to get taken down. KT just couldn't find a way in.
The rest of the team just disengaged from him, even though he's trying to hold onto the Featherstorm longer to allow for a re-engage. It's a 5v4 now. SKT can get whatever they want.
Yeah, Prey actually held that, I thought, for a reset. They're going to be able to take down that outer turret that you were talking about, but here's the Abyssal Voyage. Khan and Mata are going to turn up immediately. Khan down to his GA before anything even happens, and Mata has to flash. See you later, Khan. You are dead, and that is just a complete disaster for SKT. Faker now diving forward. Featherstorm's going to be there. What happened? The brain boom from SKT as Smeb's going to say, well, if you want to throw yourselves at us, we'll take a Baron, I guess.
That is unfortunately 2019 summer SKT. They had everything set up, all the vision, all the items, and they throw their heads in, die, and now Baron should be KT's.
Yep, and now Teddy and Mata standing onto the side. Klid as well. He's going to get thrown away by BDD. Smeb goes down very low, but this is all just to make sure that this Baron is going to be secured for free from KT, and it is going to happen. I don't know, man. There are a lot of words to describe what just happened, but I don't think throw is good enough. I mean, that's out of the park, man. They would have had to hit that ball with a bat to make it go that far.
They were playing like they were 10,000. You have to accept the fact that it's going to be a 4v5 and you have to defend Baron around it. All KT can do is say thank you very much and accept the lethal gift that SKT gift wrap to them. Is Khan probably going to get over the one? Wait, did he screw that up?
I think he may have screwed up the Umbral Dash. Yep, and he's just dead.
Oh, rubbish. Unfortunately, that was very poor.
Okay, well, the last team fight, I mean, obviously, Klid didn't do anything because they didn't let him. He didn't have his flash. He couldn't actually get to any of the fights. And KT now feels like they've broken the backs of SKT. They've broken the mentality of this team. Inhibitor in the mid lane will be going down eventually, but KT want to break as many turrets as they can first. SKT may have another team fight up their sleeve, but this Siege minion is enough to take down the...
Well, the thing is, these players have all built expectations. Here's the TP. We're going to see something happening here.
Yeah, we're going for some sort of flank. Shifting Sand's going to get BDD out of trouble. Faker is still in it. Able to throw out the Super Soaker, cleared, trying to get out of the way as that's the abyssal voyage of a lifetime. That was a really strange one, but Prey, like you say, is going to be caught out of position. Featherstorm is good, and in fact, he's staying alive. Clint does find the Cataclysm eventually, but Prey goes into his stopwatch. Smeb going to have to use his flash to get out of the way, but now, are they in the shooting gallery? The answer looks to be no. The light binding is god tier, but Marta is going to be there with the Devourer. Now Faker is going to find it, but no! Everyone gets out of the way, and now Smeb dives forward. Another light binding is going to connect as this is such an extended fight. In goes Score with the ultimate, and it looks like we're playing handball from across a football field, as at least the GA is going to keep Score alive for the moment. KT might need to now just find their opportunity, because I think they were mostly just buying time for these minions to wreak havoc.
The extended brawl did suit KT, like you mentioned, as long as no one dies, because there's no
going for it once again. Remember, double Mountain Drake. This is a lot of Baron damage. Score wants to get into the pit. Not going to be able to. As SKT lock it down, Score should be able to kill cleared. Can SKT get more though? Smep lands a shock blast. Teddy and Khan desperately trying to escape, and BDD's there. He does have access to the Emperor's Divide, and SKT are being corralled. They're like cattle. The Abyssal Voyage is going to get them out, but Khan is the sacrificial lamb.
Oh!
Flashes the wall, and he'll escape.
He played that real nice. The movement speed and the fattest of walls gets him out, and they're just running towards Elder. SKT could get both.
They're running the do-si-do. This game is absolutely insane, from what felt like an SKT throw to their inhibitors just respawning, picking up Baron and Elder.
This is what their fans want.
Was
they want
it a cunning
to fight
ruse?
themselves out of mistakes. They made the mistakes, Atlas, but they're making the clutch plays as well. They got both buffs, and their fans are in ecstasy.
Fantastic stuff. They're going to go back home, and now it's SKT's turn to push. The gold.
Win this game. Any more, walk up and tank a skill shot, you're dead.
Another Cataclysm does fly forward. The Gargoyle Stoneplate keeps cleared alive for so long. GA is going to be their final spark. Actually does a fair bit of damage. Prey waits a long time, but eventually he's able to use his QSS as Smeb is going to go down first. BDD has to shift Sands to get out of the way. His Score is also dead. He knew it. That's why he used that Void Rush, just to try and get any sort of damage. It's not coincidental at all. And KT feels like their back's turned to break.
This could just be the final push. The death timers are ages, 40 seconds plus for Score and Smeb. 3v5, I don't think they can defend.
Yep. This inhibitor turret is going to go down, and at least this inhib should be following. Prey has full health, but he's not going to be helping too much when it comes to clearing things out. Faker is on the bottom side of the map, taking down that inner turret.
The health bar's gone. Khan is low. They have to be careful with this, but it is 5v3.
Yep, the Sand Soldiers are scary as now the Spooky Ghosts come in. Faker doesn't have flash available, but he will be able to help destroy this inhibitor. 2 inhibs go down. SKT's turn to be in that position. The shape splitter this map as well.
And all we hope for as casters is this game will be decided by a great play. We're seeing one. We're seeing
we got the
macro.
teleport. We're trying to grab Smeb here. Does avoid the first knock-up. He's got flash. Just gets himself out of the way, and now, yeah, actually KT want the team fight. They actually didn't want to go straight over to the Baron. Clid is so incredibly far away. Smeb's able to jump in, but the minion wave is in an awful position for KT. A great Pop Blossom there does mean that Score goes down to half health and lead. Second Elder Drake available for SKT. It will be the first for KT, but it'll be powered up by 3 Drakes. This will be a smite fight. Clid's in position, Score's in position. And Faker's waiting for an opportunity as well. No releash, still at half health on this Elder, who will move out of the pit. And Khan now wants to push towards these inhibitors that have respawned. It's still aggroed. We're still looking for this one. Score is right underneath it. We go for it. It's stolen from SKT. Second Elder Drake is in there. The Infernal Chains are going to be stopped there from Prey. But there's the dive in. 2 flashes. The burn damage might actually be enough, but thankfully the shield from Snowflower is there to save Score. But this damage is going to be so high from this buff. It's going to. We will have 2 inhibitors going down, and maybe also a Snowflower who's burning from the damage of this Elder Dragon.
Still 2.5 minutes on the 5-minute buff of Elder 2. They're trying to force it. They need a second minion wave, all for this one to land. KT, they need to pull off a miracle.
Yeah, I feel like the Siege minions have the right idea. They're starting to shoot down these Nexus turrets. Faker now clearing out the rest of these minions as well as Frey's desperately trying to deal with this. Super minions are going to take a little while to meander up the lane, but there will still be an Elder Drake buff. Remember, that thing lasts for so damn long, like you were just talking about.
Is there a moment though? Clid's ult only now comes up. Remember, if this becomes important, the Sun turret does not stop. The back door on the Nexus, you can kill the second turret on the left and just kill the Nexus. You don't have to kill the Sun turret to get through that. That was a mechanic I picked up in 8.1 Atlas. We're pushing up, Sun turret dies.
Yeah, Sun turret's going to go down. We will have another one of those relatively soon, but I don't think BDD will have time for it. I just want to see an ultimate. BDD, please. The last Nexus turret is going to go down solo. The fight has broken out as Khan is gigantic in the front line. The Elder Drake, of course, is helping out as Faker presses his R button. The Nexus is going to be pressed as Prey is the first one to go down. The Azir goes down, I think, before his R is even activated, and SKT will pick up the win regardless of what happened in that game.
It becomes a 50-minute epic in traditional Telecom War fashion, but it was never quite like this, we said at the opening of the broadcast, and I feel like the 50 minutes also echoed that sentiment. This should have been a very...